Okay, so I had a breakdown, and not only am I going to tell you about that breakdown, but I'm also going to give you 3 tips, 3 things that I did to help me refocus back on my weight loss journey. So if you've ever had a breakdown, or you're on a weight loss journey, or you're feeling discouraged in your journey, this video is for you. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste any time with you. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Raquel and this is Essential Raquel. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know you want to, go ahead and do that. So, last week I kind of had like a breaking point. I feel like over a weight loss journey, like we all have breaking points, like ups and downs, ebbs and flows. Times where we feel super confident, and then times where we're just like, ooh, why am I doing this? It's not working. What the hell is going on? So I definitely had one of those moments, but even more so, like it just hit me harder than any of the previous moments did, and it really like knocked me off. It made me question myself, like, was I really losing weight? Was this working for me? It wasn't happening fast enough for me, so I kind of felt a little bit discouraged. And also I was even questioning like, being in front of you guys and losing the weight as well. So I just had to take like a mini break and just refocus myself so I can be my best self in front of you guys, and also to give you guys the value that I would want someone to give me if I was watching them lose weight and I wanted to be inspired. So with all that being said, I'm gonna give you guys the 3 tips that has helped me so much when it comes to my weight loss journey, and to help me refocus and how to recover from a breakdown that you have on your weight loss journey. So let's get right into it. Here we go. So the first tip that I have for you guys is to express yourself and also validate your feelings. A lot of the thoughts and emotions that we're having is occurring internally. A lot of times we feel embarrassed or we feel sad, and we don't want to really share those feelings with the people around us because you don't want to really be open and tell people that you're not really feeling confident in your weight loss journey. Maybe it's for fear of scrutiny. Maybe it's for fear of feeling like them thinking like you're weak. And that was definitely like my experience. Like I didn't want to tell anybody that I was struggling or that I was having second thoughts about my weight loss journey. I always wanted to appear confident, like I had it all together and like it was gonna be easy because I had lost weight before. And that's not always the healthiest way to do it and to go about things, because if you're keeping everything internal, you allow yourself to really beat yourself up without anybody knowing. It almost feels like you are drowning in the ocean and screaming, help me, but nobody's able to hear you, like you have no voice. So I think it's super important for you to, if not tell somebody your feelings, at least validate them by writing them down in a journal, or just expressing yourself to a loved one that you know can hold you accountable and get you back on the right track. I have that person in my life, my fiance. He's super amazing, and he's always able to get me back on track. And a lot of times when you vent outwardly about how you're feeling, it can also kind of bring you back to reality. Because when you're in your head, you're creating an alternate reality for yourself. You're telling yourself you're not worth it. You're telling yourself like you're fat, you're always gonna be fat. You're telling yourself you don't look good, and all of these like months that you've been really trying to put forth the effort, none of that is working. And so you just kind of want to wash your hands of it. But I'm here to tell you, if you are able to share it with somebody and let them know and allow them the chance to validate your feelings or your emotions and to give you a little bit of motivation, a little bit of encouragement, I think that can go a long way. So my first tip is definitely to express yourself and to validate your feelings. So the second tip that I have for you guys is to look at your before and your after pictures from when you first started your journey and get firm on your why. So if you have only been into your weight loss journey maybe 2 weeks to a month, you may not see as much of a transformation in the form of a picture. So you may need to take something that that you can't really measure or see to basically like validate like how far you've come. For example, when I first started my weight loss journey, there's like this big hill that I live next to that I always like frequently walked up and down. The first start of my weight loss journey, I didn't start off like running or doing HIIT workouts or any of that. I started just simply just walking up the hill. So when I first walked up the hill, I was literally like, water, water. Like I could not last going up the hill without stopping like 3 or 4 times. But now I'm at the point where I can walk straight up the hill and I can throw on some ankle weights and I'll be good. Like I can get through the time without having to hardly drink any water and without stopping. So that's something that you can take from your journey. Think about how far you come, not in areas of seeing maybe like the scale go down, or maybe you don't see it quite in your before and after pictures. Maybe you need to grab something else like, okay, I was only able to do 10 jumping jacks when I first started. Now I'm able to do 30 jumping jacks without stopping. Or now I'm able to do 50 jumping jacks without stopping. Or now I'm able to walk a mile. Or now I'm able to sprint for half a mile. If you are new to this channel, please take a brief moment before this video resumes to subscribe. It only takes a second. It only takes a millisecond. A millisecond, and your whole life could be changed by subscribing to this channel, by joining this community, by joining the Essential Raquel community. Go ahead and do that. Scroll down. I'll give you a moment. Scroll down. Okay, thank you. Let's return back to the required programming. Really allow yourself to be proud of your progress that you've made, whether that be your before and after pictures, whether that be your jogging, any of that. Like take all of that into account when you are doing the second step. And the second part of this is to get firm on your why. So my why is I want to be healthy. There are a lot of conditions that run in my family that that you're predisposed to if you are overweight. So in order for me to be at the best chance of not having any of those conditions, I want to lose weight and I want to stay healthy, and I want to do that now. So if you guys aren't familiar, like one of my first videos, Introduction to My Weight Loss Journey, I shared that I had lost a massive amount of weight in a short period of time before. So it's a lot more weight on my shoulders going into this weight loss journey because I don't want to end up back in the same place that I was before. So a lot of those thoughts and things that does run in my head. So I really have to refocus myself on what is my why? Why am I doing this? Why do you need to stay on this? You don't want to stop again. You don't want to have to start over again. So you have to do it like now. So that's definitely a conversation that I make sure that I have for myself. And I want you guys to have that same conversation with yourself and get firm on your why. If you don't remember your why, try to write your why down. Maybe you're doing it for your kids and be here for your grandkids or for your actual kids. Maybe you want to feel better and you want to get back into those jeans. Maybe you have a family reunion or a class reunion coming up that you want to lose weight for. Get firm on your why and make sure that you're constantly reminding yourself and reinforcing that into your weight loss journey so you don't feel like you need to stop and you can recover easily from a breakdown. So my third and final tip for you guys today is to love your body as you're changing it. So this tip is probably the hardest for me out of all three because when you first devote yourself to losing weight, you're already thinking about the ways that your body can change over time. So you're not becoming comfortable with the fact of like the way that you look now and the way your body looks now at this present moment. I don't necessarily like my stomach. I would like it a little bit flatter. So I'm choosing not to love that part of my body. I'm choosing to hide that part of my body. I'm choosing to shelter that part of my body. I'm choosing to like still be insecure about it when I'm in public outings or public settings, or even when I take my clothes off and just be by myself in the bathroom. And that's not really a good place to be in when you're on this journey of losing weight. one way I can tell you guys, one thing that I can tell you guys is when I first lost weight, that 50 pounds in 6 months, confidence didn't come right away. Like, I still felt insecure. I still was going into the store picking clothes that were 3 times my size. I was still trying to shelter my body. I was still like sucking it in, even though it wasn't very much to suck in. That stuff is a natural thing that occurs in your mind, because in your mind, you're still that weight. Your body has lost weight, but your mind hasn't, in a way. Like, it hasn't quite caught up to the way you look now. And I feel like that's kind of body dysmorphia in a way. You're still having the thinking that your body looks a different way than what it actually looks like. So I think it's super important that as we're going on this journey, and I do say like we are, because I'm going on in front of you guys, and hopefully it can inspire you guys to go on your journey as well, if you have a journey to go on. Maybe just like watching me. But yeah, so as we're losing weight, like, we need to love ourselves. And the one thing that I've started to implement is like daily mantras. I like to tell myself, like, the first time I wake up in the morning or I put on my clothes, I am loved, I am light, I am worthy, I am beautiful, inside and out. I love my body, but I also want to change my body and love my body even more. And whenever I have something negative to say about my body, for example, my arms may look a little bit flabby, or my stomach is looking a lot bloated today and it looks a lot bigger than it did yesterday, I always make sure I combat that with something positive to say about myself. Maybe I have beautiful skin. I can see my skin clearing up as I'm losing weight. Maybe I can say I love like my curves, and I love how I'm kind of getting like this hourglass kind of type of figure. Or I see that I'm starting to feel my ribs more on the side. So I'm always trying to combat that with something positive. Anything that you can say positively about yourself, this is the perfect time to do it when you're having those negative thoughts. So I say all this to say, I love you guys, and I wanted to make sure that I'm constantly giving you guys value and adding to your lives and adding to your weight loss journey. That's the reason why I started this channel, so I don't ever want to lose sight of that. And even though I have my down moments, and we all have our down moments, I want to work through those moments, not only trying to encourage myself, but also encourage you. So I do apologize for the break that I took, the week break that I took, the mini break that I took. But I really wanted to make sure that I was doing, I don't know, just giving you guys the best video that I can possibly give you guys. So hopefully it was some help to you guys. In the comments down below, if you got value out of this video, if there was one tip that really stuck out to you, or one tip that you're going to try to really implement, then let me know in the comments how it helped you. And also let me know what you want to see going forward in the future. Do you want to see meal preps? Do you want to see what I eat in a day? Do you want to see vlogs? Do you want to see some more girl chat videos? Like, what do you guys want to see? So let me know in the comments, and also don't forget to like and subscribe. And meet me back here next Wednesday so I can see you guys in another video. No more breaks, no more breaks. I'm here. I love you guys. As always, be happy, be blessed, be favored, be you. Love you. Bye. I feel like every time I press the record, I get like nervous. I get like scared, like. Okay, relax. I hope it don't look too messy and like it's a lot going on, but focus on me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, this highlight is looking bomb. Okay, I'm fine.